shot of whiskey at noon. Never heeding the warning, going down way too soon. Out of work and out of money, oh, I'm not alone these days. Over the hill without any skill, that's what the reject papers say. But I can just shovel and I can use a pick. I can swing a hammer and work when I'm sick. I built roads and mountains, worked on the railroad. Machines is taking over everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Born and raised in the country, taught to carry my own load. Well, the times were good and the jobs were plenty. Now I'm packing my bags and hitting the road. And I can use a shovel and I can use a pick. I can swing a hammer and work when I'm sick. I built roads and mountains, worked on the railroad. Machine is taking over everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Glass of wine in the morning, shot of whiskey at noon. Never heeding the warning, going down way too soon. Going down way too soon. Going down way too soon.
Thank you.
We were joking about that at rehearsal because I always loved how he did this thing where he goes, but he does it, he pinches the note.
And so what I actually did during the song was I looked at him and he's like,
I could have done that, he said.
I was improvising.
That's like my favorite part of the song.
Mine too.
We'll have to do it again.
So I try to now do it. I can't do the bend because I'll break a string if I do that, but I do that when we play it now with the new band. So anyway, let's do a Carter Stanley tune. We love the Stanley Brothers. This is a tune that Carter Stanley wrote and kind of gave it to John Duffy and the Country Gentlemen. And then he shortly afterwards wrote another song which has almost the same words and melody, but called it something different.
Don't get that started.
I know. Anyway, it's called Going to the Races.
I'm going to the races to see my pony run. And if I win any greenbacks, sure gonna have some fun.
They say we can't get married. They say I'm not worthy of you. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what we've been through.
I'm going to the races to see my pony run. And if I win any greenbacks, sure gonna have some fun.
have some fun. Now when you see me coming, better raise your window high. And when you see me leaving, Lord, Lord, hang down your head and cry. I'm going to the races to see my pony run. And if I win any greenbacks, sure gonna have some fun. Thank you.
So we're going to go through an instrument change here once again. Bobby's going to get the resophonic guitar, put Dave on the regular flat top. And this is a bluesy kind of number that he brought into the band.
It's
I thought it was very interesting.
Yes, it's not a happy song.
Well, it is blues.
That is not a thunderstorm. Please do not panic. This song is actually written about a poor fellow who has become single, so to speak, and is not too happy about that. So that's a pretty common, I think, theme in songwriting. But one thing I liked about this song, I initially heard this by J.D. Crowe and the Kentucky Mountain Boys back in, Lord knows, 72, 73, something like that. I know it doesn't seem like I was alive that long ago, but I was.
We got a few tunes from those guys.
Well, J.D. Crowe to me was just the cat's meow when it came to banjo. I don't think there's too many players who can play on that level. It's just something about his playing was spectacular. So I was very attracted to his playing. But Doyle Lawson was the singer on this song, and I thought, wow, the lyrics to that song are really cool. So this guy, he decides to paint a picture, and he puts all these different things that he about his former girlfriend or fiance or something, and put them in the picture, and that's what this song is called. As Kenny said, the blues, Portrait of the Blues. Let's see. Tonight a cloud of loneliness is on my windowsill, and I can't seem to find the words to tell just how I feel. So I think I'll paint a picture of a girl that I once knew, and I think I'll call my picture A Portrait of the Blues. Falling rain will be my teardrops, blue sky the way I feel. When she sees it in the picture, she'll know my love was real. And among the solemn critics will be a masterpiece of art when they see that it was painted with the pieces of my heart. Oh, the dress she was wearing when she said that we were through will be there in my picture, in A Portrait of the Blues. And that ring upon her finger, I will surely place it there, with the little yellow ribbon she wore to match her golden hair. The falling rain will be my teardrops, blue sky the way I feel. sees it in the picture, she'll know my love is real. And among us all, the critics will be a masterpiece of art. When they see that it was painted with the pieces of my heart. She'll know my love was real. And among the solemn critics will be a masterpiece of art. When they see that it was painted with the pieces of my heart. When they see that it was painted with the pieces of my heart. Thank you. So we're going to feature Bob on the dobro and Kenny on the little bit of bowed bass on here, if all goes well.
Very little.
Very little. Kenny's playing his secondary bass. His other bass was currently employed on a different job in Florida.
Right.
So he is using the secondary bass, which he didn't have his bow, so he's using a bow rental.
I'm using a bow bobby.
A bow bobby?
A bow
A bobby
bobby,
bow.
His bass is resting comfortably on the lanai.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was working today. So anyway, this is yet another tune that I wrote. I don't know why we're doing so many tunes I wrote.
Because you're here.
Because I'm here. Maybe that's a lame excuse.
And they're good.
And they're good tunes?
They're good tunes.
Oh, they're good tunes. Oh, I didn't realize that. So this is a tune we recorded. I think we recorded this on the first album, but we're playing it with the second unit, and it's called Nine Men's Misery. And I kind of added this introduction part, which I might be able to play. Thank you.
No teeth marks or anything.
I forgot to mention that I was lucky enough to have some of my music put on a documentary that was produced in the town of Thompson. It was a couple of years ago. It was called The 9 Lives of Number 9. It was the story of the Ramsdell family who bought a railroad back in the 1930s. And it was the story of their ownership of that railroad and what happened over the years with the war and the flooding that happened around and the dams that were built. And it was quite a story that was done by local people. It was done by the Thompson Historical Society. And they used original music of mine on the documentary. And that tune right there was the title music of that. That was incredible to see that happen. Thank you very much. It was really something to go to see it. We went to the screening, and they had a big screen and a big PA system set up in the auditorium, and it's like it starts up, and there's this 9 Men's Misery. It's like, wow, that's incredible. Yeah, well, it was on PBS in a couple states. So I have to do another song now. This one is from Generation 2, and I learned this song from a new age singer named Tina Malia, and I really like the song, and we kind of turned it into an old-timey, modern-sounding bluegrass song. Why not? Nobody said we couldn't. Yet. The lawsuit, I'm sure, will be coming shortly. And it is called Forever. Oh, don't have the pick. Sorry. Almost dropped the pick. To be a tree that's forever, forever in the ground. I'd like to be a tree that's forever, forever in the ground. My roots would lie deep in the earth, and she would be my heart. And I'd like to be a bird that's forever, forever flying. I'd like to be a bird that's forever, forever flying. I'd feel the air under my wings, and I'd breathe it in through me. To be a ship that's forever, forever lost at sea. I'd like to be a ship that's forever, forever lost at sea. I'd rest in the ocean's arms and let the water capture me. The ocean calls her children home. The river longs to be free. A star that forever, forever burns. I'd like to be a star that forever, forever burns. The light of life would run through me, and the fire would be my blood. The ocean calls her children home. The river longs to be free. All right, it's time to feature the bass player who's going to not play bass but play guitar. Like I said, this is going to be confusing. And the guitar player is going to pick up the banjo and the dobro player is going to pick up the guitar, I think. And Tim's going to stay put. Safe. But you picked up the fiddle before, so
That's true.
yeah. And you put it back
And one
down.
other surprise coming
You
later.
pick it up and put it back down. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
This thing in it too.
Oh.
So, taking a page out of Dave's book on taking songs that are out of the bluegrass genre. As you know, we do that a little bit here and there. This is one of those songs that I know as soon as you hear me start to sing, you'll hear the correlation of Linda Ronstadt and Bonnie Raitt. So I figured, I never really heard a guy sing this song, so what the heck? Let's give it a shot. It's called Love Has No Pride.
1, 2.
I've had bad dreams too many times to think that you will come back to me. And I've heard you talk, he's crazy to stay, but this love hurts me so, I don't care what they say. And love has no pride when I call out your name. Love has no pride when there's only myself to blame. Anything to see you again. And I've been alone too many nights to think that you would come back to me. And I've heard you talk, he's crazy to stay, but this love hurts me so, I don't care what they say. And love has no pride when I call out your name. Love has no pride when there's only myself to blame. I'd do anything to see you again. If I could buy your love, I'd surely try, my friend. If I could pray, my prayers would never end. But if you want me to beg, I'll fall down on my knees and ask you to come back. I'm pleading for you to come back, begging you to come back to me. And love has no pride when I call out your name. Love has no pride when there's only myself to blame. Anything to see you again. Yes, I give anything to see you again.
All right. we'd like to feature a gospel number now that Bob had mentioned briefly before. A very good friend of ours, Bob DeQuattro, who really was he was really significant sort of in this area for he was kind of central for a lot of things musically. He was very involved in a lot of things. He was an incredible person, really just a very sweet, comfortable person to be around.
Great singer too.
Yeah, he was really good, and I think he had worked with a member of the Oak Ridge Boys or something. He did all kinds of things in his career. You'd always find out these things about him that he'd just drop some things like, "Whoa, what? Really? Seriously? Wow!" He was incredible. And this song here was one of his favorites, and we decided that we'd like to do our own recording of it. It's an old Stanley Brothers piece. It may have earlier lineage than that.
No, I think it was a Stanley Brothers tune, and they actually gave it to Flatt and Scruggs, which they kind of had the more popular version of it. So we have incorporated both the original Stanley Brothers version and the Flatt and Scruggs version, along with some lyrics that Bob had added to it as well. And we recorded it on our latest CD, and it's called "Who Will Sing for Me." Oft I sing for my friends, when death's cold for my sea, when I reach my journey's end, who will sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I come to the cross on a silent sea. Who will sing for me when friends shall gather round and look down on me? Will they turn and walk away, or will they sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I come to the cross on a silent sea. Who will sing for me? So I'll sing till the end, and cheerful try to be assured that some friend will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing for me when I come to the cross on a silent sea. Who will sing for me? Oh, thank you so much, folks. All right, we've got one more number to do, and then we'll take another short break and assemble the new Blackstone Valley Bluegrass Band.
Is that a heart attack during the song? I couldn't hear what you said.
It can be hard getting through that song.
That was emotional for me.
Yeah, it's a very emotional song.
That's the real deal right there.
Well, Vicki and I were in Putnam one day. We went to see the arrival of the East Wind Special come into town when the train was reintroduced. and everyone was laying things on the tracks. I laid a spoon and a penny. And, yeah, it was a big derailment and scandal, and I blamed it all on Vicky. Anyway, out of that came this song. It's called The Passenger Train when it came into Putnam.
Oh, right.
Passenger train will soon arrive in town this morning. You can hear the whistle blowing down the line. There's people lining up and laying pennies down. They've come for miles just to travel back in time. The trestle and the track. They turned the station house into a restaurant. Said that train is never coming back. Those steel rails are calling me. 10,000 miles out there to see. Those steel rails are calling me. Hop on board, take a ride with me. Arrived in town this morning. Clouds of steam and smoke are reaching for the sun. The conductor tips his hat as he shouts out all aboard. The Eastman Special's on its maiden run. Those steel rails are calling me. 10,000 miles out there to see. Those steel rails are calling me. Hop on board, take a ride with me. Hop on